Coming up next, two boys learn the meaning of true friendship during their stay in the hospital and find there's no greater gift. Next on HBO.
Before Madonna, before Marilyn, there was Josephine. Daring, sensuous, outspoken, outrageous. From the illegitimate daughter of a St. Louis washerwoman to the richest black woman in the world.
I saw you once. New York City, 1936. Someone said, "There goes Josephine Baker." I said to myself, "Damn, there goes the richest black woman there ever was."
She ran from a life of poverty and racial turmoil, escaping to Paris where she found the spirit of equality she longed for.
What do you want?
When I walk down the street and everybody's staring at me, I want one day to be able to know, really know, that they're doing it because they see me. They're not staring at my collar, they're staring at me.
She charmed all of Paris.
Paris is the dance and you are the dancer.
Becoming a legend in Europe and an outcast in America.
They hate you for being as good as any white woman.
Hers is a Cinderella story, but it is also the story of a fighter.
Most of you boys were drafted. Whether somebody here who volunteered. She was in France when Hitler invaded. When she didn't cut and run, she stayed. She was one of the first to join the resistance.
She's taking on City Hall, refusing to play any dates where the audience is segregated. Hats off, folks.
The story of a lover of life. The story of a woman adored. Louis Gossett Jr., Reuben Blades, and Lynn Whitfield star in the true story that could only be told on HBO, the Josephine Baker story, coming in March.
What I'm looking for is somebody to drive my mother around.
The movie that enchanted America.
She can say anything she likes.
I don't need you. I don't want you.
The movie that swept the Oscars.
But she can't fire you.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to drive you to the stove.
A movie of rare grace and humor.
I wouldn't be in your shoes if the sweet Lord Jesus come down and asked me himself.
An incandescent movie you will never forget.
What does that birth letter sound like?
B?
If you know your letters, then you can read.
Academy Award winner Jessica Tandy, Morgan Freeman, and Dan Aykroyd rediscover the resilience of the human spirit.
You ought not to be driving anything the way you see.
How you know how I can see less than you can look out my eyes?
The lessons of the human heart.
You're my best friend.
Driving Miss Daisy.
You took the wrong turn at Opelika.
Well, now you took it with me, Miss Daisy, and you got the man.
Tonight on HBO.
Looking for love in all the wrong places.
Movies, like your best friends, come in and out of your life all too quickly. The biggest and best movies are here, and then in the blink of an eye, they're gone. Now you can see some of the best-loved films from the last few years as HBO brings the biggest and still the best movies to you this and every month.
Hey, you want to find out what's going on?
I certainly do.
In March, you can catch 4 fabulous Police Academy hits.
Police Academy?
Plus a Steven Spielberg all-star comedy.
Madness. It's the only word to describe it.
You won't ever have to say,
I'm missing the movie.
because you'll be able to catch your favorite stars in some of their best all-time movie hits.
You got all this on tape?
Yes!
So remember where your friends are.
Now, isn't that their song?
This is the bus. I don't give a damn if it's Queen Elizabeth. There it comes!
Yesterday's biggest movie hits are still your best friends this and every month on HBO.
Every now and then, a movie comes along that is so unique. It breaks down the barriers between young and old alike and becomes an incredible moving experience that can be shared by everyone. From Academy Award-winning filmmaker Jean-Jacques Hano comes one of the most highly acclaimed movies ever released. Meet the bear. It's been a long time since one little creature has captured the hearts and minds of so many people.
It's the relationship between a big bear and a cub that's not his. That's the story of the film. The story of a friendship, a practically impossible friendship. That's the story the film tells. One time it did happen that way. Once a big bear became the friend of a little one.
Most films require massive preparation, but where your main star doesn't speak, it becomes even a more demanding challenge.
It took a year to work out the storyboard. It's a guide for every member of the crew. Since there are 200 of us, I can't explain what I want to do each day to every member of the crew, because everybody needs to know. The only way to communicate with such a big crew is to draw the whole story, image by image, with a small explanation on the side.
No high-budget film would be complete without a cast of thousands. In this sequence being filmed for the opening of the movie, 900,000 honeybees have been flown in from Germany. At first, everything goes exactly as planned. But then, the best laid plans of mice and men often go awry.
Cut. Help!
I'm not interested in being a director just to be on the set. I don't find that fun anymore. It's much more fun to be here at the altitude of 1,800 meters, in the pure air, running after the bears, running away from the bees, and telling a story with animals. That's having faith in cinema.
In the sequence being filmed here, our orphan bear cub encounters a very slippery character before setting out into the world on his own.
I find it shameful that we, as human beings, let animals disappear from the planet. And what I really want, after this film, is for man to have more respect for these absolutely charming creatures who, like us, are beings gifted with emotion, tenderness, friendship, and intelligence.
This simple but mesmerizing tale about an orphan bear cub and his big burly friend manages not only to entertain and captivate its audience, but to hold up to the light some simple truths about the inherent good in all of us.
This month on HBO. Nick was used to taking care of himself.
Come on! Let's go! Come on, you chicken!
Until a sudden illness forced him into the care of others.
I need you to stay in the hospital for a little bit longer.
Nothing is wrong with me.
But with the help of a new friend,
Never had somebody like you.
Nick learned that caring about others is the greatest gift of all.
It's your star. If I never see you, I don't know where to find you.
From HBO Family Playhouse, a poignant drama of courage and love. No greater gift. Coming up next.
A celebration on ice. The beauty, grace, and style of the world's greatest figure skaters. From the Olympic Arena in Lake Placid, HBO Sports presents a gold medal tradition, Lake Placid Figure Skating. Tuesday on HBO.
On the next exciting episode of Encyclopedia Brown, Boy Detective.
As long as I'm in charge, nothing will happen to your baseball cards.
They've been stolen!
Golly.
But who did it?
Absolutely.
Would you believe Bugs Meany, town bully? Would you believe Shay Valentine, town millionaire?
I am rich.
Would you believe Effie Epperman, town weirdo?
He's from another planet.
Don't miss Encyclopedia Brown in the case of the burgled baseball card. Wednesday on HBO.
HBO, simply the best.